Hello, welcome to my live stream. And on this live stream, I'm back playing Tiny Bookshop because I am so fixated with this game. It is so good, and it's definitely one of my top cozy game of 2025. And I finished the summer season in this game in my last live stream, so check it out if you haven't. So I thought maybe this stream we would start doing the fall season. Um, Also, this is my first time doing a live stream with a vertical layout as well. So I'm streaming to both horizontal and vertical. I hope you like the art that I created. But yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Joshi from Cozy by Joshi, and I do cozy gaming. I do some daily vlogs every now and then. I share cozy gaming news. So I'm all everything about cozy games. I'm on Cozy by Joshi and Instagram, TikTok as well. But here I am on YouTube, and I have been trying to do more live streams, and this is so exciting. So I just want to get to it because I love playing this game, and you'll see what I mean because I think you're gonna like it too, hopefully. And let's get started. I just want to resume the game, really. Okay, so the premise of the game, if you are new here, hi. It's basically you're running this tiny bookshop in this little coastal town called Buxton Bury, I think, Buxton Bury. And so you're basically just, just kind of running around through the different locations that got unlocked as you progress the game. And then there's like an NPC as well for each of these locations, and each of them would have a story. They would kind of ask you for favors, so you're kind of like helping them and building relationships with them as well. Hello, hi Achilles Race and Sunny Way. Thank you so much for tuning in. So glad to have you here. And yeah, so it's quite nice. And you see I'm on the autumn season right now on day 2. So I don't know which location I want to go. I think I just unlocked this what is Saint Buxton University, so I kind of want to try that location. And so what I need to do here first is to stock the books on the shelf that I'm going to sell. And so let's see here. I know on the vertical it's a little hard to see on the left and on the right, but basically there's like a multiple genre of books on the left here. So there's crime, drama, fact, fantasy, classic, kids, and travel. And so I just want to kind of balance it out on the shelf for now. So I'll put more classic in here as well. Let's put a bit more fact books. And then I'm gonna put a bit more classic as well. Maybe one more travel books. So now that it's fully stocked, then we can go to the location. So this is the latest location that I unlocked. So I haven't really played on this spot, maybe only once. But like, look how beautiful the scenery is. Like, I just love the art style of this game. It's very fall right now, and I love the falling leaves and stuff. It's just so cozy, and like there's not really any timer or kind of pressure to finish the game quickly. So I just like taking my time and looking at the scenery, and then from time to time, you'll see very soon, people are gonna ask for my help, like this one, to help recommend books to them. So then, like this person, for example, says, "Hi there, I'm looking for a true challenge to my wits, and I usually prefer factual books. However, I have no interest in biographies." So it's called Tiny Bookshop, Achilles. It's on PC, Mac, and I want to say Switch, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's on Switch. So then what I have to do here is then find a book that he would like. So like this one, for example. So he's looking for a fact book, right? But not biographies. So this one is Unmasking Autism. This book shares the author's personal experience with autistic masking, extensive research on the history of the topic. So it feels a little bit biography, so this is probably not a good fit. This one is Herb Craft, The Power of Natural Healing and Hexing. This might work because it's not a biography and it's a fact book. Gemology is Study in Ruby. This might also work for him. And then this one is What We Don't Talk About. The revolutionary book aims to challenge the cultural attitudes and systemic biases. Okay, so I think any of this except the first one, the Unmasking Autism, I think would work. So let's try the Herb Craft. See if he likes it. Oh, that's sad. He doesn't like it. I wonder why, because that's not a biography. But I guess the thing about this game too, if like I fail to recommend books, there's not really a penalty to it other than like I guess I got one less sell of the day, so I got less money. The new first years asking about where to get the books they were supposed to buy. A lot of professors choose books that aren't in the library for their assigned reading lists. So I hope you don't mind that I pointed them in your direction.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, okay, I got a challenge unlocked. Assigned reading. Sell 15 fact books or classic books to students. Okay. So yeah, so every map would have a challenge sometimes that I could try to unlock. Yeah, exactly, just less money when I not able to recommend the books. But there's not really a big penalty to it. Okay, so this guy says, "What's up? I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth. Also, I'm interested in fact books." Okay, so another fact books that is about nature. So probably the herb craft would work here because, you know, it's like nature, I guess. Not too sure. There's not really a lot of options because we only have 3 fact books and the other 2 are not close to anything nature or earth. So I feel like this is our only option. So we'll just see what he says. Probably not a good. Oh, it is. Perfect. Okay. And then I could do, I could add this like watering can and a coffee machine as like sort of like a temporary power up. So if there are a lot of people inside the bookshop, I could click it and then they would like buy a bunch of books all of a sudden. How's it been here in Buxtonbury? Who do you like? Who's been bugging you? What should I say? Should I say, well, Mariam is a little... I'll try that. Boy, have you got some sort of beef with my nan? What has the poor woman ever done to you? My name is Moira. Pleasure to meet ya. Hi, Moira. You mind if I have a look at your books there? I ran out of reading material about 3 countries ago. Yeah, I think I just really like this game just because it's like the perfect game, at least for me, after a long day of work and I just don't want to like think too much or be under pressure of doing a fast-paced game. I love this game because I don't have to like think too much and it's relaxing, you know? I know it's not a game for everyone because a lot of people want a bit more action and adventure. but I really enjoy this game. Okay, so this guy says, "Do you have an educational book for kids? I need a little tutoring, and if there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. What can you recommend for a collector like me?" Okay, so he wants educational book for kids and less than 200 pages. So maybe in the kids section, like this one, Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City. That's not educational, I don't think. The Hidden Staircase. That's not educational. This one followed the energetic escapades. Yeah, that's not educational. So maybe I go to like for kids though. So it cannot be like a heavy topic. Interesting. Frog and Toad together to garden, bike, and go on adventures with your soulmate. So these are short stories. Literature. Charlotte's Web, that's like a fantasy. Artemis Fowl, that's a sci-fi. I'm not sure if I actually have a educational book actually right now. Oh, thank you. Nice room. Thanks. I recently moved to this place a few months ago, so it's a newer place for me. Into the Sunset, the Magical West. Explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. Around the world in 80 days. Is that educational? I don't think so. An Explorer's Guide to Georgetown, The Witch Boy Carmilla. Yeah, I don't think I actually have a educational book at this moment. So I think if that's the case, what I could do is I just say, sorry, I got nothing. And that's fine because I just don't have it on my shelf. Do you think I should join the Pioneers? I don't like when adults tell me what to do, but Sasha from school said they did archery in camp last summer. Yeah, I really like this game. I think I've probably put in I want to say like 8 to 10 hours. That's the end of the day. Hi Danny, nice to see you again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully today is not too stressful for you. I haven't been on a BART for quite a while actually. This is the first stream that I'm doing where I'm actually streaming to vertical format as well. So I'm streaming to 2 formats at a single time. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the computer could handle it because I only have my MacBook again. I don't think, is there any event? No, I don't have any events. So I could just go anywhere I want. Let's go to the lighthouse. Let's try the lighthouse. Oh, your days are very stressful. That's sad. Yeah, my day is okay. It's not too bad. Today I actually went to the gym this morning, which is kind of rare for me to go to the gym in the morning, like before I started work. So like I went to the gym around like 7:30 or something. It was so cold. But yeah, I don't know. I just had the surge of energy in the morning. So that was nice though. I feel like I should do that more often in the morning because I feel like it gives me a bit more boost of energy afterwards, even though it's so hard to drag myself to the gym in the morning. It's the hardest thing ever. I just want to like have a slow morning with my coffee, but I should balance it out with some workouts in the morning. And then the coffee would feel even more satisfying after, you know? Okay, lighthouse. I do like this space, this spot as well, the lighthouse. I think it's very pretty because you're like up on top of the cliff. I wish I could do morning gym time. Yeah, I know. I usually try to go in the afternoon or if I want to, or like in the weekends. Ooh, I got a stamp. Collected MI the drama, sell 15 drama books at the lighthouse. I didn't know I accomplished that, so that's perfect. Yeah, like in the evening you go to the gym. That's probably. I bet it's so crowded though. But I guess, yeah, we just have to deal with it sometimes. Recommend 3 plays at the lighthouse. Recommend 3 places to inspire. Okay. Just like 3 books about some place, I guess. Let's hope they finally develop some taste. I I went to LA last weekend and that was really nice. Just drove for like 2 nights only, stayed at my friend's house, and they're really big into tiki and they have like a whole tiki room in their house, which is really fun. And made some drinks and they have like a little, even like a little jacuzzi in their backyard, which I wish I have one. So it was so nice to just be there, but it was so rainy, like pouring rain all throughout the weekend, which actually made the drive nicer, I guess. But coming back here and starting work was a little like, I feel like a little lazy. You know, it's like whenever you go on a little trip or something and then you had such a good time and then you have to go back to work and do your normal routine. Okay, so this guy, wow, that's a new personal best. I am intent on reading a play, and I like books that basically rip my heart out by niche, but niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. So if it's a play, I wonder what genre would that be? Is that a drama? Probably. Work always a buzzkill. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's so hard as an adult to have a job that you actually really love. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric. Okay, that's not a play. Where is a play? A legendary Greek epos. What is an epo? What is epos? But a perilous journey home with many mythical roadblocks along the way. Good thing our protagonist is smart as a whip and nobody is able to stop him. Okay, this is a play. Titus Andronicus. Follow the worst of the Romans as he does the worst things in the worst ways possible. An incredibly violent Shakespeare play. Not for the. Oh, this is perfect. Because he wants a book that basically rip his heart out. So I think this book would be perfect. Because it's not for the faint of heart, filled with revenge, monologues, and pies. Okay, and pies? Let's try it. Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. That's what he wants. Okay, and this girl, the drama, the style, the emotions, it has to be a play for me. I could go for a tragic story. And I enjoy a good classic from time to time. So a play, tragic story, and a classic. A play, a tragic story, and a classic. An old English epos that still puzzles scholars to this day. Yeah, that's not a play. The Telltale Heart. I wonder if I have any tragic story in here. A classic of dystopian social science fiction for good reason. Totalitarianism, mass surveillance, and state oppression of non-conformity. 1984 has got them all. I don't know if... Do I have a play still in here? Maybe this? No. Is that a play? I don't think so. The Odyssey? Maybe this one? I mean, is that a play? I don't know. I'm gonna try. Maybe, yeah, maybe just this one. We'll see. The Odyssey. Yeah, yeah, I don't have any other stage play book, unfortunately. That's fine. Let me water my plants and turn on my coffee machine because everyone will start buying a lot of books. Hi, Jans. Nice to see you. You found my vertical streaming. This is the first time I'm trying to do the both vertical and horizontal stream on YouTube. So that's why you probably see two happening in my channel at the same time, because one is horizontal and one is vertical. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Congrats on your was it 1600 followers I saw? 1600? I think it's 1600. But I agree with you though. It's been really hard to grow social media content creation lately. It's very stagnant. Okay, so this girl, something from a series would be nice. Also, I wouldn't mind if there was a romance. So probably like a classic book again. But she wants it to be a series and romance. Did I see one that was like that before? I don't think so. I know, especially when working full time. I agree. I feel that pain too. I feel that pain. I wish I could just play games for a living, you know? Like, just go full time playing games and earn enough money to make a living. I think we all wish like that, but very few people could eventually manage to do that. Hello, Ghost Host 1991. Thanks for tuning in again. Hi, Steph. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Hope Wednesday? Yeah, today is Wednesday, right? Hope Wednesday's treating you well. But it's so nice to see you again. Okay, so I need to find a book that is a series and there's romance in it. Where is that a book? Could it be a crime book? Probably not. A drama? This is a poetry book. This is like a detective book. That's a yeah, that's like a that's not really a romance series. The Witch Boy. No. And these are travel books. This set of 9 delightful short stories imagine a world of robot. Yeah, that's not a romance. The Adventures of Pippi Longstocking. That is such a cool name. Pippi Longstocking. The Hidden Staircase. Living in Alaska. I'm not sure if I have a book that she wants, actually. It's kinda sad. I think I have to say sorry, I got nothing. To be honest. I don't have that book. I'm sorry. I am actually kind of nervous about streaming to like 2 formats at the same time cuz OBS settings and like trying to stream into multiple places are so intimidating and it took me like hours to figure it out and like do a bunch of testings and stuff, and also because I think I don't have a good CPU, so I'm always scared of my computer not being able to handle it. So I'm like slowly trying to do like I want to stream to Twitch as well eventually, I think, although YouTube will always be my main streaming platform. So then for now I'm just doing to YouTube, not to stream yet. Not to to Twitch yet, I mean. And then we'll see how it goes. I tried YouTube and Twitch, but the quality kept dropping on one. Oh, okay. So do you like streaming to Twitch better or YouTube, Jans? Like which one is more stable for you? Oh, that's good to hear, Steph. Doing great, waiting for the weekend. How was your trip? My trip was really good. We went to LA and it was just like we stayed at my friend's house. And they're so big into like the whole tiki culture, and so they have a tiki room and like basically a lounge that they built. It was incredibly well done, and they kept like putting more decorations. They even like made their own special effects and stuff, like little animatronics, and they had a jacuzzi and a pool. It was so rainy and like cold in LA the past weekend, but we just went to the jacuzzi and it was so nice. And we made some like tiki drinks. They made like a kalua pork with rice and coleslaw and pineapple. So it's like all tiki night, and it was so much fun. I also went to this oh, you like Twitch better because you can do fun animations and there's more yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of streamers have those like little fun animations thingy. I never knew how. I guess I'm just like I haven't been exposed to that whole world. So then I don't really quite know sometimes how they do that. But yeah, I think I should try Twitch as well. I should try Twitch. Oh, and then back to the so my LA trip. We went to this one like lunch spot, and literally best um it has the best garlic bread I've ever had in my life. It was so addicting. It was like crazy good. It's called the Smokehouse in LA. So if you guys are ever in LA, you have to try the Smokehouse. Okay, let me stock my books. Again, let's put some drama in there. Let's put some fact books. We have a lot of fact books, so maybe I should do like heavily on the fact books. Because then now the sale chance becomes 51%. So let's try that. Ooh, I don't think I've been to this map for quite a while, actually. Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? I don't think I have any plans this weekend. Oh, I wanted to go hiking, actually. I haven't been hiking for a while. I love how they give you the full caught the rain. I know, I caught the rain, but I do like the rain though, because whenever I usually go to LA, it was so like dry and just hot and sunny, and my vibe is a little bit more gray, cool, and rainy. So I really don't mind the rain. When I was driving down, it was a little bit hard sometimes when like there's like a downpour, like a patchy downpours throughout the drive, but it wasn't too bad. Like I actually love the coolness and the rain. And when I was in the jacuzzi at their house, it was really nice because then you also got the colder rain on my skin, and but then the jacuzzi was hot, so it felt really nice that way. Oh, thank you, Jans. Thank you for joining for a little bit. I hope to see you again in the next stream, and please have a good night rest. I know, Danny, hiking. I There's this trail on the north, like just crossing Golden Gate Bridge in that whole area that I absolutely love. Okay, so this one, perfect weather for a new book. I only want the greatest of literary classics. Cannot get enough of Les Miserables. Okay, so they want a classic book. So that would be like the brown books here then, I'm guessing. What would be a good classic? A legendary Greek epos about a perilous journey home with many mythical roadblocks along the way. Macbeth, one couple of Scottish aristocrats start to believe that they deserve a bigger piece of the cake. I wonder if Les Miserables is more like a man running from the law just wants a chance to live his life. Injustice is everywhere. Okay. Yeah, the hills out there, like north of SF, is like beautiful. And this hike, you start at like what do you call, like the top of the hill basically, and then you went down to Stinson Beach, if you know where that is. It's like on the west side, and then you go back up to where you came from. So then going down, it's like this like rolling meadow, very quiet view. You can see the ocean in the distance, but then you have this like beautiful rolling meadows, and then when you go up, you actually go through like a redwood forest, so you're like amongst this like giant towering trees. And in total it would be about, I think, like 7+ miles, so about like 3.5 4 hours. It's like the perfect kind of hard workout for the day, but you also got the view and everything. So yeah, I do love the hike. Oh yeah, the drivers when it's raining is quite scary sometimes. Like I hate when they like keep speeding, especially when it's a hill on the highway and you're like going down and then there's like speeding. Like I'm like so scared sometimes. But yeah, I just go slow. I just go slow. Because I only have an HRV. I don't have like a fancy car. I am having trouble finding a good book for this person. Maybe if it's set on like Les Miserables is like 19th century Paris, so maybe this person likes something like an old European city type of vibe. Maybe I'll do this one, Macbeth. Maybe too old though. Maybe this one is better. 1984. Let's try it. Yay, perfect. They like it. I'm almost describing a scene from a fantasy novel. I guess so. It is that beautiful though. I love that hike. I've been on that hike for like 6 times maybe now. It's just like a perfect day trip, and like I would go maybe in the morning around 8 a.m. and then I'll be back home around 2ish. And so I'm not like losing the entire day being out, and I could still do a bunch of things after. So that's why I like it. Yeah, I got a stamp. Give 3 successful recommendations at the cafe. Perfect. I do like the design of the stamps. Speaking of stamps, there is a new cozy game that recently came out called Carefully Stamped. I think it's like you design your own stamps and then you sell them, I guess. It's developed by this studio called Rogue Duck Interactive. I got another stamp. Which they release so many cozy games, but I feel like the quality sometimes is a little wonky because I realized that they reuse a lot of their assets. Like they just copy paste a lot of their assets to their game. So after I play maybe a couple games or like 3 games from them, they all kind of like merge together into like one aesthetic, like one game and like one vibe. It just becomes too boring, and I see that as like a little lazy of them. Like I would rather a game studio release less amount of games, but really think through on like the art style, the aesthetic, what is the vibe, what is the story, the mechanics, so then they're not just all the same. Oh, Tilda is about to give us some books, it looks like. Sometimes I'm a morning person, not all the time though. I like having a slow morning and just like have my coffee and not do. I don't have a lot of energy usually in the morning. Yeah, it almost feels like they just made the same game multiple times, really. Yeah, it's like the core of each game is the same, but just like different packaging, but it just becomes stale. So I haven't been feeling like I want to buy games from them lately. I used to. Like I used to play their game called Ship Inc. quite a bit, where you're playing basically like a FedEx worker, and then you pack things and then you ship them out. That was my first game from Rogue Duck Interactive. So this guy, I think I need a self-help book, but poetry has always been a bit elusive to me. Wait, so does that mean he wants a poetry book, or is he saying that it's elusive to him, so he doesn't want to touch poetry book? Um, Interesting. Maybe he wants poetry book. So we can look for poetry then. Um, like this is a poet, collected poems. Interesting. Unearth the secrets of the dazzling gemstones. I've heard the 1740s were a good decade for the English language. So maybe, yeah, this is interesting because poetry has always been a bit elusive to me. Maybe it actually means that he doesn't want poetry. Wait, but then I don't see any sort of like a poetry centric book though, except this one. But it's not really like this one is not really a self-help book. Um I'm just gonna try this because I don't see any other option right now. Yeah, it's not. That's not right. Moira, this is the new NPC that I recently met. So she's the newest character in this game for me so far. Yeah, I wish there was a hint option. I agree with that. Like I wish there's a bit like pointer, you know? So like if a person is asking for a book title, I could hit a button that basically asks for more information there. That's a good suggestion, Denny. Harper. I think tomorrow there is a flea market. Let me see my calendar. Wait, no, what is this? Orientation week ends. Successful first semester. Okay. Maybe that's a good time to go to the university then tomorrow and sell books there. Okay, so this one, perfect weather for a new book. I'd like a must read classic piece of literature. Classic piece of literature. Also, I'm into coming of age stories. I'm a fan of books like Sense and Sensibility. Sense and Sensibility, a tale of two sisters, romantic engagements, quarrels, and the difficulty of making sensible and sensual choices in matters of love and marriage, of course. Austen's delightful wit and sharp characterizations are great as ever in this all-time classic. Okay, so this person wants a classic piece of literature. Coming of age. I think that would be like in the classic genre. Yeah, there's a lot of classic fans in this area, you're right. Meanwhile, I have so many fact books. That doesn't help. Classic piece of literature. Coming of age. Beowulf. It? No, it is not for him. Frankenstein. Frankenstein is like a classic piece of literature. But it's not really. It's kind of different from what he likes, though. A drama. Maybe in the drama genre? A quirky graphic novel about a nonchalant slacker-turned romantic hero who must defeat his crush's 7 evil exes. Okay. That actually sounds interesting. It feels a bit coming of age, so let's try that. No. I'm not good at recommending books today. I still like this game though. I feel like and I do love the different seasons. So like right now in the fall, you see like the pile of leaves here. So it makes it a bit more fun. Oh yeah, no worries then. Take a shower, please. I know you just got back from work. Thanks for tuning in though. Really appreciate it. See, maybe we get this box of books. And then wait, okay, so today there is this event, right? Orientation weekends, which means I think that's a sign that I need to go to the university spot and sell a bunch of books here. And because it's a university, I feel like they would want a bit more fact books. Do I have, yeah, sell 15 fact or classic books to students. Fact or classic. So let's put a bit more classic books in here, I'd say. And then yeah, I'm just gonna like go hard with the fact books and then we'll see how that performs. Okay. Let's see it now. All right, so the 5th day of autumn. Opening the shop again in the morning. I still love this location a lot because I do love the falling leaves and just kind of like the lighting quality of this map. I think it's really good. And definitely the falling leaves are like adding a lot of vibe and texture as you play the game. Hey you, band practice was so much fun today. Has Claus shown you his new songs? They're amazing. Anyway, I also brought some song drafts today. We got right to improvising some great stuff. So she's a songwriter too, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, this person needs my help. Oh, Moira, someone needs my help. He says, I want to read a horror story, so like a crime book. It would be nice to get something with clear representation. Hey, Vivax Kitsch. Sorry if I butchered your username. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm playing Tiny Bookshop. I don't know if you've ever heard about this game, but it has been kind of like the standout cozy game for me this year so far. You're basically running a tiny bookshop and you sell books around this spots and books and breweries near the town. So I've done maybe about like 8 to 10 hours of play, and we finished the summer season of the game in my previous stream, so you can check it out. And then now we're starting the fall season. I like it a lot. Okay, so this one is one horror story. I guess it has to be it. I mean, I only have one option that's a crime book. That would be a horror genre, so it's gotta be it. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Joshi. I have a channel called Cozy by Joshi on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And I do everything cozy gaming. I do like indie games. I share cozy gaming news. And I do daily vlogs as well every once in a while. That's not the focus of my channel, but sometimes I do because I like. This girl, I passed my last exam. Something with a historical setting is a must, and I'm getting into something more sophisticated. Something with the historical setting is a must. So she wants historical and sophisticated. Historical niche. Maybe this one? This in-depth exploration of the Dane law by a scholar of history promises sophisticated insight. This is perfect. That's rare to be able to find a book that perfectly describes what the person wants. So it's gotta be this. Yeah, that one is easy. That's rare to be that easy, actually. And how's it been going with the first years? Were you able to help them with their assigned reading? I know it's a lot more difficult to find these specific books in secondhand boxes, but so far I've heard a lot of people chatter about not having to spend 40 or 50 coins on each textbook. Oh yeah, and then tomorrow there's a flea market, it looks like, that I go to, and they would sell some decor items at cheaper prices. Ooh, my books are selling quite a lot. So this one, I am intent on reading a play. Okay, I normally prefer short and sweet, but also I'm up for something humorous. Okay, short and sweet books and humorous. That's a play. So not a fantasy genre, maybe a classic. Um, this is not humorous though. A Midsummer Night's Dream. Hey, Dahabo Hassan. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Joshi. I see you. We're playing Tiny Bookshop. I don't know if you've ever heard of the game. You're basically running this little cart of books and books. I think Roblox. I've never played Rogues though. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is a Midsummer Night's Dream. Simple love triangles are for beginners. In this classic play, romantic timeless involve four young sick Greeks royally. Okay, it's not funny. It's humorous though. I wonder if I actually have the book that he's looking for. That's I'll just try. Where's the way? Yeah, maybe I'll just try this one. Oh, he likes it. Perfect. Perfect. No, I don't play Roblox. I've known about it, but I've just never tried it for some reason. Is Roblox available on Mac, by the way? I've never looked into that. You know? Or is it only for Windows? Because I only have Mac. Whoa, I sell a lot of books today. That's kind of weird. The thing about this game, it's a very chill game, and there's not really like a lot of hard challenges or like penalty if I don't reach a goal or something. It's a cozy game, you know, it's chill. But the thing is, it's actually quite hard to earn money in this game to buy things that you want. So I feel like that's the challenge here, is to sell as many books as you can, and it always depends on kind of the location and the day and how you stock the books. So it's kind of very nuanced, but it's subtle, which I like. I want to buy this tall cactus actually. Tall cactus. So if I buy this, it looks like I got, what is the benefits here? I got 2% to drama sale chance, 2% to crime sale chance. There's a plus 5% danger. I'm still gonna buy it because I do love having cactus. And then I could put cactus in a shop. Where's this one? Just put it here for now. Like that, maybe? Yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. I think that's fine, right? Or maybe I'll move this pumpkin to there, and then I'll put the cactus in the front. And then inside the shop, yeah, I think this is fine. I'm just gonna let it be like that for now. So you can also customize the shop, you know, with like different paint colors and like some decor, which is kind of fun, you know, if you like customizing things or decorating stuff. So today there is a flea market. So I'm gonna go to the flea market here. Attend the weekly flea market to find cool secondhand treasures. So the flea market is here. Let's go there. It only happens once a week, I believe. So, okay. So it's empty right now, my shelf. Let me stack some books here. Maybe we put some kids' books. Let's put some travel. And then People always like a lot of classic books. And maybe some fact books as well. Let's put some fantasy in there. And let's put one more kids book. And let's put a bit more fact books like that. Okay, let's try that. So in the flea market, there are all these people who are selling a bunch of different things, which is charming. I love it, and this is where I could buy stuff. And I'm a big plant person, so you know, I love doing plants. So I'm gonna get. Oh my god, they have a monstera too. Oh, I'm gonna get this one, the ginkgo tree. It's called leafy. It's leafy. I love that word, leafy. There's actually this one cozy game that's it hasn't come out yet. I think it's just still on, like, you know, like you can wishlist the game. It's still in development, called Leafy Corner, and it looks so adorable, and it's like definitely my game. So you basically like that you run your own plant shop. Like how just lovely and wonderful that is. I cannot wait for that game to come out. This is like a Halloween. Oh, so this is like a fall themed stall, because I didn't have this stall when it was summer. Nightmare fuel. I give. What is this? What do these things do then? A cauldron. Okay, the fantasy book 1 recommendations. Okay. What is the nightmare fuel? Should we just try this? Should we buy this? I'm gonna try it. Nightmare fuel, whatever this is. Oh, it's just a bunch of books. I see. I thought it was something else. Alright, well, I got a lot of fantasy books now. I guess I don't need that. Okay, let's see what other shops are in here. Oh, but oh wait, I need to talk to Tilde first. My arthritis isn't going anytime soon after all. Talk to this person. I wonder what he's selling. Oh, just like little things. Interesting. A toy rocket, a review board, and a sand bucket. Okay, that looks interesting. I don't have a lot of money left, so I don't think I'm gonna buy any of those. And then this person is selling art and the paint. View of Buxton Bay, painting of a tower. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money right now, so I'm just like browsing. I'm just window shopping right now. Ooh, someone needs help. Okay, so she is looking for a fact book. And she only reads contemporary books, and probably nothing like an old book from the 80s or the, you know, like 1600s type books. However, niche books aren't usually my cup of tea, she says. Okay, so a fact book, which is gray standard, the genre that we're looking. She wants a contemporary books. So this one is published in 2020. Entangled Life: How Fungi Make Our Worlds, Change Our Minds, and Shape Our Futures. The Origin of Species. This is pretty old. This is an old book published in 1859. So probably not for her. Medieval Carpentry, 1984. Wait, The Hidden History of Women-Led Slave Revolts. This revolutionary graphic novel uncovers the history of women who fought for their freedom on slave ships and throughout the Americas. It is a powerful exploration of resistance at the intersection of white supremacy and patriarchy. This is a contemporary book, so I don't know if that's a niche book or not, Doctor. What we don't talk about when we talk about fat. This revolutionary book aims to challenge the cultural attitudes and systemic biases behind anti-fatness. This might be a good one. I don't think this is a niche topic. Let's make plant identification part. This is like a plant. This is a plant book. I think my suggestion would be the what we want when we talk about fat. Let's try this one. Yay! Perfect. Okay, she likes it. I like this specific map, the specific spot of this one. I like the color scheme a lot because there's a lot of texture there. So this guy, hello, I'm here on research. I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. Okay, so nonfiction. I love all kinds of different books about travel, and the longer the book, the better. So nonfiction, that travel book. It might be in the travel genre. So let's see here. 1,000 places to see before you die. This is not. This is wait. This is a nonfiction, and he really wants a long, thick book. This is 974 pages, so this worked actually. An Age of License, A Walk in the Woods, Rambles in Germany and Italy, The Travels of Marco Polo. That's the first one. The 974 pages he would like. I'm gonna try that. Yay, perfect. Okay, he likes it. Okay, so still not much going on. So bored, I love jogging. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Okay, so what does she want? I just can't leave without another fantasy novel. Okay. So, but no horror stories. Do you have anything like The Tempest? What is The Tempest? In this Shakespearean classic, a wizarding scholar is disposed of by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island. A play full of thundering monologues, magical confusions, and romantic distractions. Okay, so fantasy novel, but no horror. So fantasy, the purple books here. And okay, so this one, if you're looking to get into the Discworld series, this 8th tale is the one to start with. Of the adventure awaits the magical lands of Ankh-Morpork when a long-lost noble dragon suddenly returns and is promptly crowned king. Okay, that's not horror, I guess, so that might work. Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. So there's a bit of like, it's not horror, I guess, a little bit like fantasy thrilling aspect. So maybe not that one. This one might work. This is a Shakespearean classic, which is very different to this Narnia book. This classic book. Okay, so this is because she likes a novel, but then she likes The Tempest, which is a classic book, so it's very like different in a way. A Great Expectations, a Clive Dickens, poverty, morality, smelly cities, and unjust austerity measures led to a rags to riches extravaganza with a lot of heartbreak on the way. Animal Farm, the allegorical tale of anthropomorphic farm animals. Yeah, this is a little tricky, actually. Maybe this one? This is another Shakespeare's play, so I think she would like this. Oh no, she doesn't like that one. It's way too scary for her, okay. Sorry, Anne. Bruh. I feel like my internet is struggling right now. We're competing with horizontal and vertical at the same time, and it's just not enough like internet power. Because I feel my stream is a little delayed right now. Well, I think horizontal stream, I am streaming to like a 2K quality. Maybe I should drop it to just like a 1080p, because then it also takes the load of my computer, my MacBook Air computer for the stream. So maybe I'll do that next time. You request find Klaus a stage for his band. Okay. So going to turns out there's no eligible stage yet, but will there be space in the lighthouse? Okay, so I guess that's like a clue that I would need to go to the lighthouse for my next quest to help find Klaus a stage. So Klaus is a songwriter, that's why. I do like this thing about the game where I'm having like relationships with each of the NPC, and they all have their own like storyline and quirks. Hey Logan, nice to see you. It's quite late for you. You're still up. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by though. I think I'm having like a little bit of a internet problem right now for my stream. So in case you don't know, I'm streaming to both the horizontal and the vertical format in YouTube for the first time, and I think I'm trying to play with the upload speed. What's this? Promote silent lead using Klaus's poster. Looks like Klaus's band is too underground. Show their poster to local metal fans. Oh, okay, so I should just like display, I guess, the poster on my bookshop. That would help us get some motion percent. Copy that. Still pretty early for you. It's like 11, 19 BSE. Usually already 11. Hope you're doing well though. Yeah, just a small bit. It's like stuttering, like lagging a little on the stream. But I think maybe I could probably fix it from next stream by lowering the quality from like a 2K to a 1080p. I think that would actually help my for my internet. Okay, that was all right there. That's good. Let's see. Which location should we go? Oh, I think yes, this one, right? He said that within the space near the lighthouse. We should go to the lighthouse. Is that a sign for me to the lighthouse? To go to the lighthouse? I think so, right? So let me try that. Maybe I'll go to the lighthouse. And let me look some books here. So we are running low on crime books. Let's put some crime in there. And then let's put a bit of drama back again. And then there are some fact books. I'm just gonna like scatter it a little so they don't look like super stale, you know? Let's put a bit of fantasy. Do we need more kids books? No, I think we need a bit more travel books and also some. Maybe I'll go hard on fantasy a little. Let's put some fact book in there as well. Okay, so the lighthouse. I like this location too because it's quite pretty. Like on top of the hill, and then you can see far away and stuff. And there's animals in here. It's so fun. Okay, so this person says, I'm a bit of a history geek. Awards and new architecture is one of my all-time favorites. So anything like history, and looks like she likes architecture a lot. So maybe in the fact genre, I could find something similar. A history geek. How about this one? A dictionary of the English language. I've heard the 1740s were a good decade for the English language. This is a graphic novel, so probably not. The Origin of Species. I'm gonna try, or this one, HTML 1998, an introduction. But this is more like a guide to HTML. So I'll try this one, a dictionary for the English language. I'll like. Nice. I like it. Oh, hi there. Fern, I haven't seen him for a while. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. I could use some advice on what to read next. Anything hot off the press? I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. I could go for a travel guide. Okay. A travel guide. This Live in Alaska. Joan's true story will take you on a wild journey through the frozen wilderness. It seems a little serious. Age License, a travelogue. This comic is many things. A charming travel memoir about a trip through Europe. Lighthearted advice book for anyone with travel anxieties. That might be a good one. It has illustrations of kittens and delicious food. Travels in Italy. Travels of Marco Polo. This will be a travelogue from the 13th century. A walk in the woods, the tale of two men in their 40s with countless blisters. I think an H.O. license a travelogue. I think I would like this. Yeah, okay. He likes the book. Are you an avid reader? Now and then, I'd say for me. I used to read a bit more books, but lately hasn't been too much. Okay, so this person, I go backstory, and I wouldn't mind something niche. I don't mind a dull book. Can you help me? So a tragic story. Wouldn't mind something niche. So probably not a fact book, but like a classic maybe. That's like a tragic story. This is like a historical novel choosing between love and political liberty. Journey to the center of the earth. It's not a tragic story. Rebecca, for a married, new home, expectations of married life are shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house, arise. Senseless power. This is a drama. Okay. Animal Farm. What happens after the revolution? I couldn't find a tragic story though. Persuasion. The 27-year-old Anne Elliot gets a second chance at love. Moves into her family's home. Okay. The Little Prince. Oh, I love The Little Prince. It's one of my favorite animated movie of all time. Something tragic. Something tragic. Could it be like a fantasy book, I wonder? Let's see if there's a tragic book in here. Probably not though. I don't think I have any tragic books at the moment. Crime? I don't think crime would have a tragic. Maybe it's a crime book. The Murder, The Ice of Darkness. Did Danny really die in an accident? Who's trying to conceal the truth from her? Carrie, a classic dark teen horror. Full dark stars, or chilling and devastating novellas by Stephen King, dealing with the darkness of retribution and revenge. Maybe that one. I don't really have one book that would describe what she wants. So I think I just have to like make a guess here a little. Full dark, no stars. I'll try that one. See how it is. Oh, nice! Yeah, she likes it. Yeah, this map is so pretty. Look at the birds up there. It's kind of fun to see the different environments this game has, and with the changes in, they change colors and everything. So I like this. I don't know how much more I would be streaming this game. I do want to like, I don't want to just stream this game every single time. So I want to at least like spread them out and then try multiple different games as well. Like the last stream I actually played Whisper of the House. If you guys are interested to check it out. And this before it was Tiny Bookshop. So then I think I want to just like try multiple different games. It doesn't have to be maybe like a full game. It could just be a day or something. Is what I'm thinking. Did I think? Oh yes, I forgot that I bought this plant here. And then I want to decorate this plant inside here. I think. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not there. Maybe I'll put it here like that. I think that looks nice. Okay. Let's see here. Savings day. Oh, today is a savings day, which is it's like a supermarket area that I have to go. I think we get a surge of crowd to, that wants to buy the books because the supermarket is having a sale. And is there? Let's see. Because even this DC also has a birthday. Is there in the fall? I'm gonna first. Yeah, I do like that. So the character has like memories tied to me, and also just kind of their birth and everything. I think that's so cool that they actually the developer built a storyline for each of the character. Let's see. Let's look at stems. Okay, so off front square. I need to let this stem here. Throw the dog a treat. Have I done? And then in Cafe Luque, I've come up with 3 stems so far. There's 4 unknown. And then the beach I have 3 left. And the Marge, Time Magazine's day. That's today. At the university, finish this one. And then I have to, there's 1 stamp that is to give the professor the perfect recommendations. The lighthouse is to recommend 3 plays of a book in Lighthouse. Oh, I didn't know that. So each location actually had a book that they are more interested in. So like maybe Marche, for example, they're interested in crime, like kids books. Like this would sell more. I did not know about that at all until just now, after playing 8-10 hours. That's how then you sell more books. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. I think let me put comment. I think I'm gonna stop my stream because I feel like I'm having some internet issues, and I'm sorry if it's a little laggy on your guys' end, but I am so happy that I got to play Tiny Bookshop again and starting the fall season in the game. I think we've played about like 7 or 8 days worth of it. And yeah, this is still kind of a standout game for me up there for cozy gaming, and I think it's just so well done, and I'm still enjoying the game, but I think maybe next live stream, I'm gonna play something different. I'm gonna play Tiny Bookshop in the next stream. I still don't know yet what it would be, so if you have any suggestions of what to play, I only have my MacBook though, so suggest games that are Mac compatible to me. And then I think also in the next stream, I'm gonna put the resolution to be a 1080p instead of a 2K, and so that way my interest is scrolling. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in again on Wednesday night. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. No, it's not you, Benny. I think it is my internet though. I think because I'm streaming to do this to the horizontal and the vertical, so then my internet needs more upload power. That's my guess. That's my guess. But it has to be it because before when we were streaming to 1, it was fine. So yeah, I guess we'll try it next time. I'll just lower the resolution, and I think that would help. It's a cozy game. You really don't need like 4K or 2K. I really don't think we can like see the difference. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think we can know the difference of the 2K and the 1080p cozy game. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I will schedule a stream for the weekend. I don't know yet if I want to do a Sunday or Saturday. We shall see. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.